Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. From wherever you're dialing in and joining ES Tech Live, a big welcome. My name is Laura Belgrado, and I'm here today proudly to present to you the company that hired me 5 months ago as account manager for several corporate clients, Meetingselect, your one-stop shop for your online bookings and events. Meetingselect developed a technology platform, and most of our clients, corporate clients, the users of the actual platform to use it to book their meetings and events, hotels, travel, are, you guessed it, mainly assistants. So 5 months ago, when Meetingselect and I found each other in a way, it was a match made in heaven. I started my career very young in the hotel industry, international group sales at Sheraton in Brussels. Thereafter, I moved to Orlando, Florida, and I spent 16 years total working in the hotel industry, meetings, events, incentives, and conferences. But in the year 2000, I wanted to make a career switch, and I became executive assistant at the time at Microsoft, and I supported global MD Frank McCosker for 11 years. Microsoft, for sure, was the highlight of my career because I realized the role of an assistant is not only powerful and super important, it allowed me to continue to learn and to grow in the role. And those of you who know me, I became very passionate as an advocate and a true ambassador to the profession of the assistants. And 15 years ago, I met Lucy Brazier. I started to develop my own training modules. I am a licensed ICF coach, and I continue, besides being a full-time employee, being a full-time single mom of two beautiful children, Roxanne and Marvin, 25 and 18 in the meantime. And I continue delivering trainings. But a couple of weeks ago, Lucy called me and we had a long awaited catch up that we didn't do for several months. So Lucy calls me on Zoom and says, "Hey, Laura, I have a great idea. Would you by any chance be interested in giving my signature 2-day modern day assistant, but in French and in Dutch?" And of course, my answer was, yes, I will. And it has been announced since then on uh, the Executive magazine and all of the followers. So super excited. But then Lucy says, "Hey, guess what? I have a time slot during ES Tech Live, and I love for you to have it to present your current company." I was ecstatic. I immediately contacted our two female founders, Judith and Anouk, our CEO, Martin Bergogne, my line manager, Bernie, and everyone got super excited. Meetingselect is a technology platform, but it's something when I got to know the company and the solutions that they can offer, my first reaction was, I would have been so happy to have this platform to help me in meetings and events because as an EA, I loved organizing meetings and events. I absolutely adored it, but it was a full-time job on top of our already more than a full-time job. And you don't really get a lot of credit for it. So Meetingselect to me was like this incredible solution to the users of the platform. But not only that, I will show you later on some demo slides, the reporting that we have, the incredible savings that we can offer by using the platform for your meetings and events. But without further ado, first of all, thanking Lucy again for this incredible opportunity to allow me to introduce Meetingselect. So I will start sharing my presentation and take you through a little bit who is Meetingselect and what can we offer you as far as solutions are concerned. So bear with me. I will start sharing my presentation and take you through the global meeting management platform and venue marketplace for group bookings. I proudly present to you our two female founders, Judith Huisman and Anouk Rouet, two very passionate women, incredible examples for women in leadership roles, but also their thoughts and values and principles they have not only for the technology, for the company itself, but towards our clients, our customers, but more so even towards all of their employees. But who better to introduce themselves and to explain what started as an idea and a dream that became an incredible reality than Judith en Anouk themselves.
Wij zijn Meetingselect bijna 15 jaar geleden gestart. Wij werkten allebei in de hotelindustrie en zagen dat er destijds veel hotelkamers online werden geboekt, maar geen vergaderzalen. Dus wij zijn eigenlijk in dat gat gesprongen met z'n tweeën en hebben een platform ontwikkeld waarbij we eigenlijk de vergaderzalen en de meetingplanners bij elkaar brengen.
Wij bieden meetingplanners de oplossing om eenvoudig en snel de ideale vergaderlocatie van hun keuze te vinden, waar dan ook ter wereld. En vooral ook rekening houdend met de totale reistijd, de totale kosten, maar ook de uitstoot in carbon footprint.
We hebben zelf geen technologieachtergrond, maar weten wel precies wat we willen en wat we wilden bereiken. En samen met 2 IT'ers zijn we om de tafel gaan zitten en hebben een heel plan uitgewerkt hoe dat eruit moest komen te zien.
Door de jaren heen zijn er verschillende fases en iedere fase brengt een andere dynamiek met zich mee. Waar ik nu enorm trots op ben is het feit dat het team van Meetingselect zo zelfstandig kan opereren, eigen keuzes kan maken en bepaalde oplossingen veel beter doet dan ik zelf zou had gekund.
Toen wij gingen starten was de markt eigenlijk nog niet klaar om online meetings te boeken. En we zien dat dat de laatste jaren enorm veranderd is. Ook door de groep millennials die nu aan het werk gaan, die absoluut niet willen bellen of willen mailen met een aanvraag. Die willen instant availability zien. Dus ondanks dat we al 15 jaar bestaan, is het wel zo dat pas de laatste paar jaren wij echt enorm gegroeid zijn. En we eindelijk het idee wat wij 15 jaar geleden al hadden, nu zien dat het succesvol opgepikt wordt.
Een heel multicultureel, veel diversiteit, veel vrouwen in leiderschapsposities. Maar ook vinden wij het heel belangrijk dat er bijvoorbeeld aandacht is op het gebied van 60-plussers die bij ons werken. We hebben mensen met een afstand tot de arbeidsmarkt. Dat maakt het heel plezierig en mooi dat je dat hebt kunnen bereiken.
So I absolutely love this video. It shows the passion of 2 incredible women, and I am privileged to be able to be part of the Meetingselect team. One of the things that attracted me the most is, and I know, a lot of you, when I changed jobs, people said, Laura, at your age, and as I said, I'm 56 and growing, never be afraid, because there are incredible organizations and companies out there, such as Meetingselect, who embrace diversity in age as well, who see the value added by senior profiles working together with younger profiles. And it gives an incredible synergy and this vibe within the organization that I absolutely love and that I need as well to get motivation and energy from working every single day and thriving for innovation, continue to strive for improvement and collaboration and connectivity between our teams. So a few slides I wanted you to see that it's mind-boggling if you think that 90% of all meeting spaces are still booked offline in a whopping 450 million meeting industry. It is absolutely mind-boggling when you start diving down a little bit into the figures. Very often procurement, and I used to have to struggle and fight with finance and procurement because they have no insights in data and a total meetings spent and no idea how to optimize the cost on carbon footprint on group travel. So I remember in my role as an assistant, I was responsible for the travel budget. And let me tell you, by the beginning of Q3, I started to sweat because I always wanted to ensure that my team, especially my executives, by Q4 wouldn't get a travel freeze. But I had no tool to do that. So basically, I created whatever I could myself, somehow started to play around with Excel to calculate a little bit of our travel costs and of, we needed to start showing already sustainability and carbon footprint. So it was a job and a half on top already of a full-time job, being an EA of a corporate, global MD or a global president. So when I saw the solutions that Meetingselect brought, I thought this is the innovation that to my opinion, any assistant and organization, but especially procurement and finance, have been waiting for. Employees simply do not have an easy process to book meetings. Workspaces, conference hotels aligned with policies, approvals, expenses, setting up new suppliers was a nightmare because we had limited suppliers we could set up. It would take forever. So a little bit about Meetingselect. First of all, the biggest advantage is a one-stop shop for meeting and events. We have a whole team behind the technology platform specialized in meetings management solutions. We have an events team and we have meeting planners specialist team. We have a team in support. We have a supplier team. And of course, finance, marketing, legal, sales, new business, account managers, and of course, our leadership team, our management team. So together, it's about everything that we can bring to our clients, our corporate and organizations behind the Meetingselect technology platform. We have an incredible multilingual support team. We have more than 20 nationalities in our team. So you can imagine the diversity, but also the knowledge of languages and venue sourcing we bring to our clients. We have over 500,000 plus venues worldwide already integrated into our venue search on the platform. And we continue to grow that. If we have clients that want a specific venue that's not on the platform yet, we will onboard the supplier or the location and ensure we integrate them in our platform. We offer a diverse and extensive venue database, incredible innovative technology. And the biggest hit, of course, is having a centralized e-invoicing solution, which really covers a lot of stress and a lot of extra work. Seeing that whenever I had an event, I had sometimes 10 or 12 suppliers. I had to create different POs. I had to wait months sometimes to set up a new supplier, and sometimes it was declined. So then I had to start my search again. Meetingselect has a centralized e-invoicing solution, which I think is absolutely incredible in what it can offer you. The types of venues are over 500,000 venues, but also workspaces. You can actually use the platform to book WeWork offices or Regis office spaces. But also we have an incredible tool that can be implemented within our customers' platform settings, where we actually give you live, up-to-date, real-time availability in your own meeting rooms internally in all of your offices around the globe, where you can actually book internal meeting rooms. And if internal meeting rooms should not be available, you get routed back to the platform where you create a request for proposal, an RFP, and we can help you find an external meeting space or venue should it not be available internally. I thought it was incredible because sometimes finding a meeting room in any of our global offices was a nightmare. So I absolutely love when I heard Meetingselect say that this is an added tool that they can add and integrate within your company environment on the Meetingselect technology platform. National and international chains and conference centers. And one thing that is super important to me as a single mom, thinking of the future of my children, is sustainability. And the Meetingselect platform offers you green and sustainable values. We offer galleries, boutique hotels, meeting centers, restaurants, ships, castles, you name it. So the diversity of the venues is absolutely incredible and very much needed, because more companies and corporates are becoming more demanding, and more demanding in a positive sense, because we feel that after COVID, a lot of associations and companies and organizations want something different. They want not maybe the main kind of chain hotels. They want to do team building events or team meetings in a greener setting to kind of like have team buildings at the same time. Meetingselect will give you an end-to-end solution. We have the technology to track all of your data. the offline support with a human connection to listen and understand your needs, and also the payment solution, the integrated payment and invoicing solution to simplify the process, which I think is such not only time saver, but also a cost saver. The centralized invoicing solution is an invoice payment based on contracted payment terms. We offer virtual payment solutions like AirPlus, Amex, Citibank. And the one thing that I absolutely think is incredible is our integration between Meetingselect and your ERP system. So whatever the client uses for ERP for their invoicing, like SAP, Oracle, Coupa, Tungsten, eBuy, we can integrate it in our platform. So it connects with your platform where you generate your purchase order, comes back to us, and that's how we can hang the PO with the specific RFP, the request for proposal. It will reduce the amount of suppliers, which I remember as an EA was my biggest frustration. And it was the most time consuming and frustrating because sometimes new suppliers were not allowed by finance. So in this case, we will ensure to pay all of your different suppliers. And at the end of your meeting or event, you only receive one invoice from Meetingselect, which I think is definitely the future and super innovative, working together with our clients and thinking ahead, saving time, but also cost, and having an easy reference management. Sustainability, one of my favorite topics. We actually have a super cool feature that I will show you again on another slide when I take you through the demo slides. We actually have a live real-time CO2 savings calculator, insight in sustainable booking behavior, workspaces. As I explained to you already, you can book WeWork, or we can integrate the tool that you can book your own meeting rooms through our platform. We are really steering as a company together with our clients towards sustainable venues. You can search for green venues on the platform. Another great partnership we have is Meetings for Trees. Meetings for Trees is whenever you book a meeting, you can click on Meetings for Trees and we plant a tree for you for every confirmed booking. And our incredible, innovative, and forward-thinking green invoicing system. We had our global summit in June in Amsterdam, where our HQ is located. And this is a beautiful picture. I'm on there somewhere in the front. We had over 115 employees. We are now, I think, close to 125, but not everybody could make it, but came from all over the globe, where we have now virtual offices and some WeWork offices, but our HQ office is in Amsterdam in the Netherlands. We had an incredible summit to share thoughts, to share successes, to share concerns and learnings, and to think ahead of the game. What does our consumer need? What do the clients need? But also, what are the values for the employees, the connectivity that we need to ensure? And it was an absolute wonderful event, super motivating. So I simply had to share this incredible picture of our beautiful team. Meetingselect has a global presence, which is something that was built within a year. We are located already, we have people in North America, in Latin America, in APAC countries, and of course in Europe as well. We have global meeting specialists that can assist you, global account management team to achieve your objectives, and 24/7 platform support in case there could be issues with technology. So I wanted to bring some slides really geared towards things that I really saw as a problem in my role as an assistant, because there is no easy way. Meeting planners have no easy and frictionless process to book business meetings, workspaces, conference hotels. Very often it's a waste of time, too much of avoidable costs, no benchmarks in total meeting costs and travel time, and the risk of signing contracts. The offline booking process on 90% or 95% of all hotels and venue websites, you can book individual rooms, but you cannot book online or make a reservation for meeting space or for an event. That is something that Meetingselect offers you. And also the other problem that we often see is no data, no control. Procurement teams have no insights in the data, in spend, in costs, costly and official approval and payment processes for meeting bookings. And another great feature that we offer is the control and employee safety and security tools, where you can track at any time where all of your employees are, where they're traveling to. If there were, hopefully not, a disaster to happen, that you can easily find out where everybody is and get them home or get them secured safely, which I think that is the incredible innovation of technology that allows us today to have that kind of data. So Meetingselect can bring several solutions for assistants, but also for suppliers and buyers, because we have, our customers are also at the same time suppliers and buyers. We have an incredible marketplace, our platform offering all of these venues in different countries around the globe. We simplified the complex and expensive manual work for hotels and venues to respond to offline meeting requests, bringing a higher profit and a bigger cost saving for your organization. The data and the safety, meetings management has become just as easy as travel management. Access to data, control, centralized payment solutions, security controls via our meeting management platform. So the global meetings management platform is really delivering value to the buyer and the supplier, as well as the user, the bookers, as we like to call them, that use Meetingselect as their preferred vendor for meetings and events. What do we support? Some competitive advantages: 24/7 live reports, one point of contact for meeting and events, centralized payment and invoicing system, the awareness of meetings and events policies, for example. We have HCP specialists. For those of you who are not uh, aware of that, it's called healthcare professionals, because several of our corporate clients are pharmaceuticals. So we have people trained internally on HCP, on policies, because it's a whole different ballgame with HCP attendees or not. We compare proposals, and I will show you the compare tool that we have, the compare option that you can choose, which I think was absolutely incredible and really guarantee savings for all your meetings and events. One of the feedbacks we get a lot from our existing clients is that they absolutely love our reports. We send out quarterly reports that you can see. This is just one page. I didn't want to go through it in detail, but it basically shows procurement and finance immediately the total accepted request for proposals compared to last year, the savings, the accepted ratio, the total spent. On the bottom right, you see the RFPs per service type, if it was online, if it was offline with somebody on our venue sourcing team. So this allows procurement, but also you in your role as assistant, to really keep track of, the spending, the savings especially, and what type of events and who books them. The next pages in the report also shows each line with every purchase order number relating to a specific RFP. That gives you an incredible overview that you basically receive in your email inbox without having to calculate or make yourself some complicated reports and trying to figure everything out. If you go to our website, you can book a meeting room immediately. You don't need to be licensed yet. You can actually book immediately a meeting room and start using Meetingselect. That's why I wanted to share with you the login page when you go to our general website. But I used my demo account to show you, let's say you were a client and you are a user of the Meetingselect platform. You would receive your own login page. We have different options with single sign-on. Some companies want that, others not. It all depends. It can all be adjusted to your company needs and wishes, of course, and compliancy. You can choose different languages, but this is what you would see when you have your own account. A great feature is that if you have a corporate, if your organization would decide to get Meetingselect implemented, we create a white label, which means you have your own space within Meetingselect with your logo on the signing page, and we completely customize it to your needs. Here you can make an instant booking, you can search venues, you can check your requests, you have administration that you can look, you have your main navigation, what you can see. Then next, I'm actually going to show you how simple basically the Meetingselect platform allows you to start a request. And obviously, I had to name my meeting or my event ES Tech Live, 20 to 22nd of September, 80 attendees, and I need hotel rooms, meeting and events, and additional services. The next part, you go to actually saying, what do you want on each day? So I said on the 20th of September, I want a day package, 9 to 5, 80 people, U-shape. I want a beamer and a flip chart. And I think it's great that you can immediately add below when you want your AM coffee break. You want it inside the meeting room, outside the meeting room. Same goes for the lunch or your afternoon break and your dinner, and you can actually add the timings. Now, what we have done in the past, together with our meeting and event specialist and myself as account manager, when we felt some of the assistants were still a bit apprehensive to use the platform, because we all know when companies integrate new technology, very often assistants have to work with it the most, but do not get the necessary support. So Meetingselect makes it a priority to give demos. We reach out to the planners, to the assistants, to help them create their first RFP, for example, or when they have a more complex. And usually within 15 minutes, we go through the request with them. I join the call with our meeting planner specialist or our event specialist just as a client service, as an account manager. And we've seen an incredible increase, not only in the usage of the platform, but the assistants becoming more familiar, building visibility between Meetingselect and our users, but also building the trust, which is something that all of us are working so hard on. This is incredible. When I saw it, I thought, wow, you can actually track your estimated total savings on carbon footprints. And we all know that every company now really needs to step up on being able to show their carbon footprints, and how they really care about sustainability. You can actually choose breakout rooms as well. And I clicked on the option, we select vegetarian to save on carbon footprint, which automatically will increase your estimated total savings. I really thought this was such a neat but super innovative and important feature. You can request additional services, team building, high quality catering, staff party. You can add comments. You can attach, for example, a PDF, an Excel, a Word document where maybe you have a whole outline already for a meeting that you need to organize or a conference. Then once you're ready, you can also do your own venue search, or you can ask our specialized team. So when you go to venues, you can search a hotel name, a venue, a city, arrival date, departure date, and you will immediately get an overview of actual hotels that have availability. We always allow the choice to our users to be in touch after the request and the proposals came in. Most of the assistants will fine-tune the final details directly with the hotel. And that is perfectly fine. I think that allows you in your role as an EA to still really shine and to make sure that the event goes really according to all the needs and requirements that you have in your role, but also your executives, the leadership team, or whoever the meeting is for. So this is, I think, an incredible way to do searching on venues. Should you search for a venue that's not on our platform yet, you will, of course, be able to contact somebody in the meeting and event planners or the account manager or our supplier team, and we will be glad to onboard the new supplier or venue into our platform. That is something we do on a very regular basis. Once you have a request, I went and I checked saved requests. So when I go in my saved request, then I can continue it. I can copy it, I can delete it, I can edit it, and then I can, make sure that I send it. Somebody behind the Meetingselect platform receives your request and starts to do the research and requesting hotels and venues and meeting spaces to put in the offers that will automatically be put on the platform. You get a notification. You can go and check out the different offers. And this is something that I wanted to show you. Your pending proposals. This is one that was made for my demo account. And you can see here in pink, view 3 of 3 RFPs. When I click on that, I can see the 3 offers that were uploaded in the platform by 3 different hotels. One of the hotels declined. It meant they didn't have the availability. But when I want to check the 2 proposals from both the Embassy Suites and the Courtyard by Marriott, I can click on the compare button that you see below. When you click on that button, something magical happens. I so wish I had a compare button in my days. You actually get a full comparison, one next to the other, from both hotels. And it shows exactly how far they are from the city center, their amenities, the difference in price, the recommendations or the reviews that they have. This is such a life-saving and a time-saving, feature that you can click on in the tool. This is an example of how an RFP proposal is uploaded in the platform for you to review and then to accept if you agree with the proposal. Once it's accepted, it goes back to the supplier. The supplier sends us the invoice. We will ask you just to approve the invoice, but you do not pay the invoice of any suppliers. Remember what I said? The great thing about Meetingselect, you receive one invoice at the end of the event. Of course, there's fees involved and prepayment fees, but if you're truly interested to hear more, we would be more than happy to schedule a full demo with you. You can download the invoice for review, and this is an example of an invoice of an actual supplier. So then you review it, you make sure everything is correct as far and compare it also with the original proposal. And some references that I really wanted to share with you from a management assistant, but also some of our incredible partners, that when you get the presentation, do feel free to visit our website, because there you can read all of the different references and feedback from very happy customers. And, clear system, highly valued partner, a perfect one-stop shop. So we are very proud to be able to share these kind of feedback. We're coming towards the end of the session. So if I triggered your interest, and I really know that you're going to be as excited as I was, really reach out to us. Send us an email. We can book a demo, a live demo with you, an introduction, explain more of the different options we have for our corporate clients, for our companies, and so much more, also with our HCP specialists. So I think this is an incredible opportunity. As I said, sustainability is something we're very, very proud of, but it's also on a top priority of the agenda at all times. So we are a leader in sustainability, security, data, privacy, and quality. So we wanted to share with you this slide so you can have a look all of the different organizations that we team up with to continue to work on creating a better future and planet for tomorrow, together with the Meetingselect team and our booking of meeting and events platform. Exciting news. I had to share it. On the 3rd of September, Meetingselect signed a new partnership with Convene in Germany. Innovation meets sustainability. It's an incredible partnership. It aims to simplify the complexities of event coordination, champion sustainable methodologies, and ultimately initiate a pivotal change toward consciousness event management. We are really proud of this. It's an incredible happening, and it's an incredible partnership. Love the picture that was taken between Judith Rouet, one of our founders, and on the right you see Martin Bergogne, our CEO, and the 2 CEOs from Convene GmbH. So we're really excited to share this with you as well, because it's again a new benefit for bookers and attendees. We have 2 exciting giveaways. If you book now, start using Meetingselect, we will plant a tree for every confirmed booking. But please reach out to us and let us know so we know who is using it already after today's session, and we can ensure that a beautiful tree is planted for your booking. We do want to share our incredible venues that we have in our organization as Meetingselect towards our clients, our customers, but also our suppliers, our venues, and even more so, of course, our own employees. It's about connectivity. Via connectivity with technology, we connect diverse a huge diverse people with our unique venues around the globe. Simplicity, easy ways, time saving, cost saving, growth. We create business and knowledge, insights. We give you guidance. We strive to be your guiding partner, a valued and trusted colleague and advisor, an ambitious industry challenger. And of course, we continue to advocate for fair, sustainable, and inclusive business practices by offering sincerity as well as open and trusted cooperation to create value for all our stakeholders involved. The other exciting giveaway is whoever writes to us before the 15th of September that wants to claim this voucher will receive an enterprise license free of charge for 1 year from the date that you connect with us. You get unlimited users for your organization, 24/7 real-time access to data and reports, to duty of care module, uploading and visibility of your preferred partners, steer volume to preferred partners, for example, venue sourcing assistance of our team with global meeting experts. This is a voucher, an incredible takeaway, and an incredible opportunity for you to take advantage of this unique offer that we give during ES Tech Live. So really excited. So join forces with Meetingselect to supersize your success. And those of you who know me, for years I've been saying in our role as assistants, when I was an EA, I was waiting desperately to receive an Oscar, especially when I did meetings and events. But after a while, I realized nobody's going to ever give me an Oscar. So I thought, let me start giving my own Oscar moments. But today I can honestly say, and I already notice it with the assistants that I have regular contact with, Meetingselect will make you shine. Allow Meetingselect to be the ones doing the hard work, saving time and money, so you can receive the well-deserved Oscar. Thank you so much for attending the session, for your attention. Thank you, Lucy Brazier, and the entire team for all your support and this incredible opportunity. But also thank you to our founders, our CEO, my incredible marketing team that had to work hard to try and pull all of this together. And I'm really happy to invite you all now to the Q&A session. And we also have a booth after the session. So really hope to see a lot of you during the Q&A, but also in our separate booth where we can answer more questions. So I can't wait for you to all start writing to me so we can start giving demos and introducing you to Meetingselect. Thank you and enjoy the rest of ES Tech Live.